We're going to walk around from behind the machine. If you look at all these machines, something that you'll notice is somewhere there's electrical power coming into the machine. Somewhere around where that electrical power comes in, is going to be a main control power switch. And it needs to be to the on position, power up. The next step power up.
I mean, half of y'all drop out.
Thanks for volunteering, Dalton.
Can we split the in two also?
Yep.
Next step to powering up the machine, guys, is the green power on button in the upper left hand corner of the control. We wait for the control to come up. While this machine is coming up, this is usually when I take the opportunity to look around the machine, make sure that everything is in good shape, the doors are working, there's no broken glass, the side shields are in place and not broken or damaged. There's no major leaks in the floor around the machine. Over on this side, I can look into the coolant tank and make sure that there is coolant available for my machine. Also around the back of this machine, there is a weight tank and a waste oil tank. The whey lube is at the full level. The waste oil looks pretty full to me. Something else to notice on this machine, the air pressure needs to be over in excess of 100 psi. If it drops below 100, really below 105, you can start having tool change problems. It uses air to disengage and engage the tool clamping.
Where the regulator's set at? 120?
105. On the machine. We've got a regulator at the machine, and then we've got 120 supply line.
Okay, yeah. All right.
See the coolant tank? Plenty full. So I'm checking my fluids at the beginning of the day to make sure that I've got enough fluids and everything is good enough to make it throughout the day. Bottom line, somebody needs to empty this, because eventually that's waste oil. It's got a skimmer. It's going to separate the waste oil, put it in this bucket. That bucket needs to be emptied periodically. If it's not empty, what's going to happen?
Overflow.
And then we're going to have a mess to clean up on the floor. Guys, if the machine has been powered down properly, the machine is supposed to be homed and e-stopped before being powered down. This machine was not homed, was not e-stopped before powering it down. So what we're looking at is we're going to need to clear any alarms. Everybody see that the alarm light is flashing on the control? We can verify the alarm by going to the display screen of alarm. It has the normal 2 alarms. We have to respond to those alarms. Number 1, it's an emergency stop. We have to reset the emergency stop condition. So we have to clear the condition that's causing the alarm and then reset the alarm. Now we've reset and the alarm on emergency stop is gone. The servos are still off. We hit reset a second time to clear the servo off, and you'll hear the servos kick on. Hear that little click? Electrical servos are on, alarms are clear. You no longer see any alarms flashing, do you? This machine, after pressing the power up restart button, remember where I said home was? All the way X positive, all the way Y positive, all the way Z positive, and tool number 1 in the spindle. This machine is powered up, homed, and has been prepared for production. That makes sense to everybody.
Yep.
Those steps, those buttons, need to be in your notes for step 1. Power up homing and prepare for production. Cool?